Here are some things that I refuse to believe in because I will not let the propaganda get me, okay? And I will not let you get me and change who I am because I love the way that I am. I love it. So let me just start with the most pressing one on my mind, which is I think it is unreasonable for people to expect you to text you back in a day or in a couple days. Okay, yeah, when we were 15 and we were on Snapchat and we didn't have life really to worry about like that, fine, expect a message from me like in a day. As adults, as fully grown adults with bills and shit and kids and fucking work, you want me to text you back in a day, bro? In a day? No, man. It's not gonna run. It's not gonna happen. Like, because my issue is with texting is that, say I've not replied to my friend for a long time and then I reply, they're gonna reply after that and then I'm gonna have to text them back again. So it's one of those things where the cycle, it never ends. And if we were constantly just back and forth all the time, I wouldn't have time to do anything else. I wouldn't have time to scratch my bum. Do you get me? I think that we should just send letters to each other. Like, that is so much more manageable. And I feel like if someone is speaking to me through a letter, I'm gonna take in what they're saying like so much more, just for some reason. And what would be so cute is like you could send little stickers or like a little rose for your friend. And like I really feel like we should be bringing back the pigeons, you know what I mean, like delivering messages, because I feel like that is such a beautiful way to communicate. I'm acting like I have a million friends. I barely have one, do you know what I mean? But it's still too much. I just can't do it. And I really don't want you to expect me to reply because it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, babe. That doesn't mean that I don't love you, alright? But it means I love myself more, alright? I gotta be there for me. This is like low-key just something I literally just hate, but I also refuse to believe in it, is I don't think that it's like acceptable, like whatsoever. You know when someone asks like a guy like what their type is, and they go, oh yeah, I love a brunette, little boobies, big ass, big tits, like, but I want a small booty with like a nice shape to it, or she's gotta have that gyat, like she's gotta have a thump up. Bro, actually imagine if girls started speaking like that. It would be World War III. Imagine you ask a girl what her type is and she's like, oh yeah, I want someone with a brunette, I want a big dick on them, like huge. Imagine if girls talked about men like that. Do you know what the uproar would be like? It would actually be insane. Men would be having aneurysms over that shit. But we're just meant to sit back and accept that you're talking about how you want someone with big boobies. Like, ugh. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, why are you saying that? Why are you even thinking that, you freak? Do you know what I mean? I feel like it's so unacceptable for guys to be saying that shit. Like, imagine if we said that. Imagine if we were like, oh no, I don't want no small willies, like it has to be big. Like, what even is that? Like, we would never do that. There's such a lack in decorum. It's just literally disgusting. And I refuse to believe that that is acceptable in any way, because it's just not. Just because something is liked by a lot of people doesn't mean that it's a good thing. I mean, half of America apparently voted for Trump as the president twice, 2 fucking times. Yeah, that doesn't mean that Donald Trump is a worthy president. That doesn't mean that Donald Trump is a good person. So like, if you're like, I don't know, doing some art, or you're creating content and things like that, or you have different beliefs than the people around you, don't just count out your shit because it's not mainstream. There's music that I've found that is absolutely amazing and literally nobody knows it. When something is mainstream, all it means is that it's relating to the collective consciousness and it's easily accessible, it's easily understandable. It's just something that resonates with a lot of people. But just because it resonates with a lot of people doesn't mean that it's a good, amazing thing. I refuse to believe that just because something is mainstream, that it means that that is good. You know when people say like, oh, don't compare yourself to other people, just compare yourself to who you were yesterday. Like, I get the sentiment, I do. Like, I get it, we shouldn't be comparing ourselves to other people. My hot take is I don't even think we should be comparing ourselves to ourselves yesterday. Because throughout our lives, we would have been in different circumstances. So it's not fair to judge who we were yesterday. Because back a day, when I was doing the most, and I was getting everything done, and I was looking my best or whatever, I was in a different circumstance. Like, maybe I had more energy, maybe my health was better. Like, maybe less things in my life were bogging me down, and maybe things just felt easier to do. So why am I comparing myself to 5 years ago, where my circumstances were actually so much better, to where I am today, where my struggle is harder? So it's like it's not as easy to do the things that I was doing back then. I feel like we just shouldn't be comparing ourselves point blank. We should just try to show up the best that we can in this moment today. Learn, obviously, from our past, but compare, no. But I get the sentiment. Alright, that's all for today. I feel like I could honestly go on forever. There's honestly a lot of things that I don't believe in. Anyway, that's what I believe in, and I encourage you to comment down below if anything that you don't believe in, because I'm very interested to know. I think it's so important in this day and age to have an independent, critical thinking mind, and I encourage you guys to think independently and to be brave with that. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Yeah, bye.